keep it to no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have a card. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will score. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So we've played 1 quarter here. Second and 7. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
They motion the slot man left. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. On the handoff, it's Connor. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity and
fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. A short gain there to about the 22. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Throwing again, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Herbert to the air again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. His kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Hines now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Conklin goes in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run. Here's Benson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is Darius Robinson, the rookie, in there for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to Conklin, the tight end. He is in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Herbert. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Conklin goes in motion. On first and 10, here's Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on first down. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's Herbert. Going for it all. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Power run inside. Here's Connor. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. On the give. This is Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now Herbert again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1 yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On play action now, Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Connor. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's a 2nd and 12. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, Gain of 6. It sets up third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's going to have it up for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll go right back to Connor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. On 1st and 10, Murray. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. So it's a win for the Cardinals. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time.